Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Wyoming's offense will go on the attack first. David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but
he's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Barnett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and it's first down.
yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Touchdown, Cowboys! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Wyoming, 7, Air Force, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go run me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Rides the back on the option, the give. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Pocket breaking down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. DB's right up on the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Luck. Makes him talk to the hand. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On third down, going up top. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw. It's locked. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Runs through a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. They'll run the screen. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
And the Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Bates. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The option look. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Rush is on him. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The kick is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Barnett. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him in the flat. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. The Red Hawks of Miami look like a serious force in a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Falcons will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right?
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. On the option. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Off passes to the right. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this.
Dropping back, it's locked. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to fire on second down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. The Cowboys are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll try to do it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Falcons looking to convert on 4th down. Throws to the back. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's locked. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.